Good evening, my dear friends. Today, in this topic, I'm going to talk on a particular thing which will make interest in everybody. If you're new to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will not miss videos whenever I upload your videos. Okay? So, let us get started with the topic. Now, the basic question of when, where, and how. This is a 3-minute talk. Well, the importance of when, where, and how is that in history we would have heard about when, where, and how, and why it is applicable, because this topic is going to implement in today's what I'm going to talk. Before that, understand why I am talking on this topic, because when you've chosen a topic or when you're asked to present something, don't do just for the sake of doing, because 90% people often do that. They do just for the sake of doing, so this is the wrong thing. So this is why I always have a procedure. Let's start with the procedure, basic question, when, where, and how, then with the topic, so that it will be easier to understand in what way this topic is going to benefit. This is how I make a YouTube strategy. Now, where it is applicable all over the world, because all over the world means whether in workplaces, whether in the shops or in gym, anywhere. This is important to say that where comes anywhere in the world, whether it is public, whether in an airplane, whether in a shop, wherever around the world. This is to say that how things differ as per the time, because we can see a drastic change in today's reality, that how times have changed according to it, isn't it? Basically, you always think that starting with a basic question implies all the topics will be covered within a short period of time. Because, for example, if you're going for playing a cricket or whatever, there's football or tennis or whatever sports you're going to play, without knowing a thing, if you're going to take that, it's just a waste of time. How much ever you work on it, it will only end up in a failure. So try to avoid such kind of mistakes. So this is a question of when, where. Finally, the question comes how and why. How means how it is applicable, because there are each competitors in a world where we can surely say that it applies like this. It can go in any process. This is the basic strategy. Now, whenever we start with a topic, let us always have these kinds of questions in our mind, so that it can create interest in every people. Well, in my strategic, I always start like why, when, where, and how, so that it will give a benefit to the people. Because in my cases, I have seen also other YouTubers who don't even start with this kind of basic questions, when, where, and how. They just like that go away, for which in my case that is not worth to me. So that is why I always start with definition, when, where, and how. I go as per the process, so that things and objects becomes simple. It is like making all the complicated one into a simple thing, where it is like an atom. Oh, small things split into many particles. This is it. Now you would have understood about when, where, and how. So let us get into the topic. This session is about a story session. Now, in the last video, it was my 60th video, where you guys would have known that what are the strategies I have made so far and what are the changes I see when I upload videos every single day. And as well as I am also decided that no break for me in YouTube, because I don't like taking break in YouTube, because that doesn't suit me in any cases. In case my break time is only a morning, when it comes night time, it will be active. It is like going to school. Now, if the school time is 8 a.m., you have to be there by 8, not beyond, not before or after. It is like that. I'm making myself prepared. Well, I also see to that not to take any kind of break in between. This is the thing which I have told in the last video. Now we are seeing that how far we are able to post videos, and as well as when I started in the month of May, it was a bit tough. Afterwards, videos started to come every day because I think that let me follow some other thing instead of copying others. Because in other features, I have seen that once in 3 days, once in 2 days, or once in week Wednesday or Sunday, it is like that. Well, that kind of schedule is not suitable to me because posting every day is the best option for me. Then I'll see to that no break in my YouTube channel. Okay, this is it. Now, why there are most stories are coming in my YouTube channel? Because for the past 23 videos, I have been uploaded about stories only, whereas not about motivational or any other thing. So that is why story videos are increasing. But I'll also to see to that how to increase motivational videos as well, because concentrating on a particular thing makes bored. So that's why then and there I change the topic. One day we will make this, one day we'll make this, but every day. Now, if I create a paid playlist, what I try to do is that one day we'll talk on this, one day we will talk on that, one day we will talk on this topic. It is like that, it shuffles. Well, because only if you change certain things, it will go very smoothly. If you always tell about a story, it will be very boring. So that is why somewhere motivational talk, somewhere fitness talk. So that is why they try to change then and there, because doing the blogging thing is very boring. Which I don't like doing bloggings. But even though I blog, it's only about talk. That's it. Which means what are the changes I done? What are the changes I can see when I started YouTube? These are the only blog content. That's it. Apart from that, I don't like other kinds of bloggings. This is my very honest, to be frank. Now, you have now got my point about my last video, because if you have not watched it, please watch it right now. Okay guys, now hope you have got all my point. Let's start with the story. Let us discuss about a story related to a flower blossoming on beautiful sunshine, which is also, we can also say beautiful sunrise. Once upon a time, in the busy city of Toronto, Canada, there was a home located near Brampton. This is located in Canada, which is some kilometer or some miles away from Toronto. Imagine if Toronto is here, means just 2-3 kilometers the Brampton is. That is the situation. Now, what I would like to talk on this. It is nothing but beautiful flower blossoming. What can we say about this blossoming? Means when we planted that flower using water, the next day slowly the flower is about to blossom, which means you must have seen a hibiscus staying there. When you planted it, slowly it will turn, then it will turn red, then it will turn to flower. It takes 2 days to become as a flower, because hibiscus is a flower which is more healthy to human. Well, later in the video I will discuss about that hibiscus flowers. When I post videos about that, I will talk on that topic later. Okay guys, now let's do the story. Where there are flowers like lavender, jasmine and hibiscus, it is considered a famous flower which provides life-making support to all over the world. Well, the life measuring support here describes that it's providing living life all over the world. This is what life measuring support is tested. All over the world means this planet Earth. We can also say like that. Now imagine yourself when you're living in the busiest city of Canada, which is in Toronto. And what would you like to feel when you're surrounded by there? You gave me this question in the comment section. Answer in the comment section. I'll check it out. Now, this is it. After all this story is going to become as another interesting thing. What it is, you will see here. Suddenly, my beautiful bird, I began. So what happened was, after the sun rises in the east, I visited the beautiful flowers which is on the roadside. I can see a beautiful birds are entering that beautiful flowers garden to get attracted that song. And when I began, it said, "Hello, my friend." That bird replied, which means this story, when I was proceeding towards that garden, automatically the beautiful flowers as well as the beautiful birds came towards that garden to see that flower, to pick the petals. Why it wants to pick the petal? Imagine in one of the video I would have talked about that honeybee, because honeybee is a kind of insect which is used to make hives. So honey, it picks all the petals from the flowers and builds honey, and it also picks petals from the jasmines and lavender, which which will not be visible to our eyes. This is what the job of that honey bee is called, right? Now, in the next paragraph, what it is developing here is that the beautiful bird tries to sing a song in different kinds of languages, like Swiss, French, English. Well, English in Canada, whereas Swiss and French is a language of European countries. Swiss belongs to Switzerland and the French belongs to France, whereas the Paris is the capital of France, where everybody would have known that. Well, everybody would have known about that tower in the France. This is very famous all over the world. Once you click that city France, you will get to know that. Now, after when it creates from different kinds of languages, this beautiful bird is trying to create a song on its own to impress the world, and in whatever language it likes. This is it. After all this, I felt, oh my god, how can a beautiful bird can sing beautiful songs during the sunrise? Which means, this means to say only if that bird sings, the flower will blossom during the sunrise. We can take it like that. So, after the bird started to sing during the sunrise, flowers started to blossom when flowers, which means slowly when this bird started to sing, flower is blossoming so slowly when sun rises in each step. Now, it makes me feel that when flower starts to blossoming, it makes me feel that I want to fly like a bird and create beautiful poems or songs for it to make the beautiful sunrise as a blossom. This is the end of the story. From the above topic, this is the story of a beautiful flower blossoming on a beautiful sunrise. Hope this story would have interested. Well, let me know this story on the comment section below. Till then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Keep on watching.